And to kick off the show, I'd like to introduce a very special friend of the show, someone who's going to be doing stand-up for us, and they're about to kill it. They're extremely funny, and you see them in all of the sketches, and now they're about to do stand-up for you. So I'm very honored to be able to introduce to you Violet Stewart.
Hello. Give me 1 second. But yeah, no, I was supposed to do stand-up a few weeks ago, but I got really nervous, and so I was like, I need to cancel the show. So I called into KVRX, threatened them, and the entire building got shut down. So that was really cool. But now I have everything prepared, so we're all good. But yeah, I'm Violet. I live in West Campus in an apartment, and I live on the top floor, the 5th floor of the apartment, which won't be named. Our room number 1503, you know, and there's lots of perks with being on the top floor, I think. You know, you don't get like stomping noises when people are moving around. You can hear the rain, which is nice. But one thing I wish we had was like, we have a balcony, but like we don't have anything at the on the top of the balcony, so we can't hang a hammock outside. And I think like all the floors below us are able to hang hammocks. You know, they can put little screws on the top floors, on like the ones above them, and then like hang their little hammock. And hammocks are, you know, a sign of opulence and relaxation. You know, they're necessary in the hustle bustle, you know, that we have today. But we were unable to do that. And so my roommates and I, we got to thinking, we're like, how do we get this hammock, you know? Like, we have it, we need a place to hang it, we don't want to take up our whole balcony, we can't hang it inside. So what we decided to do was, I'm gonna put this on. So we decided to do was hang it like underneath our balcony so that it's over the balcony below us, and taking up most of their balcony area, but it's our hammock. So you know, we go down and use it. I think we didn't really ask 1403 if we could hang our hammock on their balcony, but I mean I think they're kind of okay with it. I don't know. We had to like block off their windows to give us some privacy, but I don't know. We kind of like took over their balcony. They're fine. We gave them like a fruit basket, so it's kind of okay, you know. But my roommate Shanna, you know, she really wants to. She's very intent on keeping it like our hammock, you know, because it is like our hammock, and we need it to like go down and like, you know, read or whatever, and so. She's tried she's big on like keeping them off the hammock, and one way she does that is she hangs our roadkill. Well, let me back up. So she. You know, we need protein. Yeah, she calculated her macros recently, and she's not getting enough. And so we had to like bump up our protein intake. And when we did that was by deciding to go hunt like roadkill or like squirrels. You know, squirrels, opossums, cats in West Campus, and we needed a place to like hang them. And so we tried our like living room fan, but like it didn't really go with the decor. So we were like, oh my god, where should we hang it? How about the hammock that's hanging on our downstairs neighbor's balcony? You know, and I think it really keeps them off. Like they don't want to touch the roadkill, so it's really good. But you know, we got to thinking, like, what if the people in 1403, you know, they decide to like climb up our hammock onto our balcony, and we're like, that's kind of scary. What if we created guard shifts, you know, to prevent that? So now we have each one of us like. My roommate Shanna, she's on her balcony right now. That's why she couldn't be here. She is guarding the balcony and making sure they don't come up. You know, we have different like shifts. Shanna usually takes the night shift, and like every Saturday at 7 a.m. at the end of her shift, she like threatens them. She's like, 1403, if you go on our balcony, we're gonna kill you. I think it really works, you know, it really scares them. They haven't tried to come up on our balcony at all, and we're still safe, so that's really nice. Lots of people have, oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, they don't mess with 1503, not at all. And lots of people have been like, why don't you just like befriend 1403 instead of like taking over their balcony and making their lives miserable and like threatening to kill them and just like really like co-opting their balcony. But we're like, I don't really think we're imposing on them that much. Like, I think it's fine. I don't think they really care. They haven't like, I mean, sometimes, you know, they do try to like, they yell up at us, like, leave us alone! And like, they, you know, they like touch our balcony, but then like Shannon like shoots them, you know? And they really, but, you know, they haven't like done that in a while. I hope they're okay, but I don't know. I did hear that 1403 asked 1303 if they could hang their hammock on like 1303's balcony, but 1303 said no. But I don't really think that's our fault. So I think we're good. And yeah, that's my life right now. So thank you.